Hello, Justin Twell here from Inside The Pylon. Today we're going to be looking at Chicago Bears wide receiver Cameron Meredith. Cameron Meredith had a very solid season last year, and heading into 2017 a lot's going to be expected of Meredith as to whether he can be their number one receiver. Now let's look back to 2016, in which was a very solid year for Meredith, and I think the Chicago Bears will be expecting a lot of him this year. So in this play here, the Chicago Bears versus the Detroit Lions. The ball's on the Detroit 31-yard line, the Bears are driving, and it's late in the third quarter. Now, Meredith just at the top of the screen here, and he's just going to run a simple vertical route down towards the end zone. As we can see, he's facing against man coverage. Now, two things to look out for before the ball is snapped. Zach Miller, just here, he's got to come across the formation, and the Bears are going to have a trips look on the left side of the formation just down here. Now, also, two things to look out for on the Detroit side of the ball, just as the movement of the safeties. When Miller goes in formation across to the left side, this safety is going to pull up all the way down into the box, and this safety is going to drop back to the center of the field. Now, let's have a look as the play develops. There goes Zach Miller in motion. Stop it there for a moment. Here's the safeties coming all the way down. Instant reaction to Zach Miller coming across the formation. Now as we play again, the other safety is just dropping back. Ball is snapped. Now let's stop there. Meredith here, getting jammed. Press coverage. And just watch a few seconds after this, he makes a great move to get away from the jam and gets a couple of steps on this receiver. Now, if we go and look at the deep safety here, seems to be looking more down this way and doesn't quite react fast enough once Meredith gets away from the jam. Let's have a look. So there, we stop it here. Barkley's just let the ball go. The deep safety here reacts and comes across the field. Meredith just here. You see he's just about 2 or 3 steps ahead of the cornerback as the ball is released. Ball comes down, Meredith catches it, touchdown. The next play, the Chicago Bears are facing the Indianapolis Colts. The Chicago Bears, as you can see, are in the red zone. Cameron Meredith just here. Now, another thing to watch out for pre-snap is Eddie Royal on the other side of the formation. He's going to go in motion to the right hand side, and the Bears are going to have a trips look on this side. Now, once the ball is snapped, Meredith, he's going to break, come to the field here, to around here, and then what he's going to do from there, he's going to break and head towards the corner of the end zone. But it's the move that he does here that's most impressive, and he gets the safety to bite, and the safety ends up actually falling to the ground, and Meredith gets a clear shot to the corner of the end zone. So let's watch here. There goes Royal in motion. Now let's stop there. They're just about to go. Now Zach Miller, he's going to come right across the middle of the field, just over to the start of the end zone here. Eddie Royal is going to come out in the flat, just down to here. Meredith's going to come here, and then he's going to break to the corner of the end zone. And just watch as the play develops here. Now, just there, we stop that there. Zach Miller's breaking to the middle of the end zone here. Now Royal breaks to the flat, takes the guy here with him, but what's more important is what's going on down here. There's Meredith with the break in the route. Safety's already on the floor. This gives Meredith a great advantage and a clear run to the corner of the end zone, and we'll just see the result. There he goes, corner of the end zone, and it's quite easy. Touchdown. Now the next play, we can see the Chicago Bears facing off against the Minnesota Vikings. Chicago Bears have just made their way into Vikings territory on the 42-yard line. Now, on this particular play, Meredith begins on the left-hand side of the formation in the slot position just here. Now, before the ball is snapped, he actually comes in motion down to this side of the field. Now, watch the cornerback follows him all the way to this side of the field as well, and also gives him a nice cushion of about 6 to 7 yards right before the ball is snapped. So as we play, there goes Meredith in motion. Now, we'll just stop there. Meredith here, he's got a nice cushion. There's a good 7 to 8 yards there between Meredith and the cornerback. And what Meredith's going to do on this play is he's just going to run a vertical route to here, and he's going to break off to the sideline and make what's actually an impressive catch by the end of this play. So let's see. There goes Meredith. Now we'll stop it there. Just here, he breaks off towards the sideline. Cornerback's not even looking at him at this point. So he's definitely got the upper hand here to break underneath this route here, and he's got plenty of room over this side. We'll just play it now. Just there. The ball's coming over, and Meredith makes a nice catch here. Gets his hands up to the ball as the ball is slightly over the top of him, but he makes a nice catch for a nice big gain. There it is. There's the catch. Tackle. Now, on this play, which is the final play we'll look at today, the Chicago Bears are facing off against the Green Bay Packers. The Bears are almost at the halfway line. Now, on this particular play, Meredith's just here in the slot position. He's got plenty of room once again, just like the previous play. He's got a nice cushion here. Now, Meredith, he will come over to this side of the field here, and he'll just break, cut across to the middle of the field in what is ultimately a nice gain for the Bears on this play. So, we'll play ahead. Again, Meredith's still got that nice cushion. Now, I'm just going to stop here for a second. Have a look at the defensive back here. For the majority of this play, he spends a lot of time with his eyes on the quarterback, and he's not even watching what Meredith's doing here. So again, there it goes. There's the break from Meredith here. Just here. Now, defensive back is still looking at the quarterback here. And Meredith's just going to break and come around the back shoulder of the defensive back, sneak in behind, and he's just going to come make a nice catch down the centre of the field here. So we'll go ahead and play. There he goes, round the back of the defender, up he goes, grabs it for a nice gain for the Bears. So heading into 2017, Meredith certainly has the tools. He's now got the experience to be a #1 wide receiver. I certainly don't think he'll be a high-end wide receiver. We're not looking at a Julio Jones or Des Bryant here. But I certainly expect Meredith to have a strong season this year and be certainly a focal point in the Chicago Bears passing game. I really like Meredith, and I'm really hopeful for him to have a nice year this year, and ultimately probably work his way into a nice contract as well. So it's going to be interesting to see, obviously, what relationship he can bring with Mike Glennon or Mitchell Trubisky or whoever's going to be at quarterback for the Chicago Bears in 2017. It's going to be interesting times. But Meredith's a good receiver, and he certainly has the potential to be a #1 wide receiver and ultimately be the main focal point of the Chicago Bears passing game. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll be looking at some more players as we enter the off season and before the start of the 2017 NFL season.